children. In last class, I did half lesson. That the Noble Bishop, written by Victor Hugo. That he wrote a lesson that noble means a person had a moral principle, high moral values in his life, who cultivating high moral values in life they are calling as noble, and the bishop is the priest, that orthodox work done by him in churches is calling as a bishop. That in first scene of this lesson that author wrote about that convict came, and when the bishop was ready to take the dinner, that time he entered his house and he asked for lunch, that food, that he was hungry from 3 days, and he left his 19 years in a galleys, and now after before 4 days only he left for free, and from 3 days he was hungry, and he asked food in so many houses, but they sent him out by scolding him. No one gave food to that person. But here, when he entered bishop's house, that he was ready to take the dinner, that time only he entered. But that bishop, he was a very good person, gentleman, and he called him as a friend and made him to sit with him in the same table, dining table, and gave him food, very nice food, soup, meat, and bread loaf, all he gave to him to eat. He was very hungry, and he started to eat greedily that all. And he gave him space to sleep also, because he was so much tired by walking, and was hungry, and he was walked so much from 3 days house to house to get the food. No one was ready to give him job, and no one was ready to give him food, but he was tired. But bishop, he gave food, and he made him to sleep in his house only. He made space, he gave space him to sleep in his house in one room. And he was behaved so friendly, and he asked his story that why he went to Galles. That he told that he was living with his sister and her 7 children. That sister became ill one day, and they didn't get food, and he want to do the work, but no one was ready to give him work. That time he steal a pocket of bread due to hungriness, and but he got punishment. He sentenced for 19 years for a small pocket of bread. And what happened here, children? That he when he slept on the bed, no, that 19 years he was chained like an animal, and they treated just like as a slave to him, and they didn't give any bed him to sleep, and not a good food to him. But now in bishop's house he got good food, and got a good bed to sleep. But when he slept, no, that immediately he immediately asleep, and after when midnight he got up, he woke up, because he lost his habit to sleep on bed, no. He got up immediately, and he started to think about what happened in the past. And now he got up, and he saw a silverware on the table, the dining table. There was a silverware, and he wants to steal that one. And he got up slowly, and he saw that bishop was in next room. Bishop was sleeping peacefully, and he stole that silverware, and he ran away from the window. Now what will happen next? See here. Scene 2. Page number 108, scene 2 here. In scene 1, that whatever I said now, that one happened. Now, scene 2. Baptistine, good heavens, the silver is stolen. That man who came last night has stolen it. Runs to the alcove and comes back, the man has gone. That morning, next day morning, what happened? That bishop's sister, she recognized that person who came last night to their house, no, he stolen the silverware, whatever is on the table, no, that all he stolen, and he ran away from the house. That she recognized, that she identified that one stolen by that person only. And she went to that room, where he was slept, no, she went there and she saw there that man was not there. He ran away there from that place. Bishop with sadness, I have for a long time wrongfully withheld this silver. It belonged to the poor. Who was this man? A poor man, evidently. It belonged to him. There is a knock at the door. See what happened? That with sad he said, maybe that silver belongs to someone poor people. That I withheld that one with me, but that belongs to poor person. ಯಾರೋ ಬಡವರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದಂಥ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅದು ಈ ಮನುಷ್ಯಂದೇ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಯಾನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಬೇಸರದಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಷಪ್. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ದಟ್ ಡೋರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಕ್ಡ್, ಬಾಗಿಲವನ್ನು ಬಡದ ಶಬ್ದ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬಿಷಪ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್, a servant and 4 policemen enter with the convict bound. That policemen, 4 policemen and 1 servant, they brought one person, that convict that yesterday night came to bishop's house, no, that person only brought by that police and servant, that they brought that convict again to this bishop's house. ಅವನನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸರು, 4 ಜನ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಅವನನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಷಪ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನೈಟ್ ಇವ್ರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು, ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿ ಅವನ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಇವ್ರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ police officer. Bishop, we have caught. To Zolan Velzon, there you are. I am glad to see you, my friend. See how good that bishop was. That he said, when the policeman said that we caught this fellow, sergeant means police officer. That he said, Bishop, we caught. ಇವನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹಿಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಅವನನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಝೋನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ, ಓ ಆರ್ ಯು ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀಯಾ ನೀನು, ಇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಓಕೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ಅವನನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಷಪ್. ದಟ್ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ತುಂಬ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಪಝಲ್ಡ್, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯಿತು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗೆ, ಇವ್ನು ಕಳ್ಳ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಾರೆ, ಇವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಬಿಷಪ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇವನು, ಈಸ್ ಥೀಫ್, ಇವನು ಕಳ್ಳ, ನಾವು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಟು ಝೋನ್ ವಲ್ಝೋನ್, ಬಟ್ ಐ ಗೇವ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಟ್, ವೈ ಡಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದಮ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್? Jean Valjean looks at the bishop with an expression that no words could describe. Bishop, see how he told that you taken only silver plates. Why didn't you took that candlesticks, silver candlesticks I gave to you, no? ಪ್ಲೇಟಿನ ಜೊತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ, ಅವನ್ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋದಿ ನೀನು, ಬರೀ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಯಾಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದಿ, ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಆ ಕನ್ವಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗಾಬರಿ, ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಲೇ ತಿಳಿತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಷಪ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಜೈಲ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಜೈಲಿಗೆ ಕಳ್ಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್, ವಿತ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಐ ಗೇವ್ ಯು ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸು ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ನಿನಗೆ, ನೀನು ಯಾಕೆ ಅವನು ಒಯ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಜಿಯಂಟ್, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ರೂ, ಹಿ ಸೆಡ್ that the police officer, he did enquiry, no, that time that convict agreed that he stolen that one from bishop's house, but whether this one true or what bishop is telling, he only gave to him their silver plates and silver candlesticks, both I gave to you, why you not taken, only you taken the plates only ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರಿಗೆ ಗಾಬರಿ, ಇವನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಖರೇನೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಖರೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ he got little bit confusion. He must have told you that the silverware was given to him by me and that he had spent the night here and you brought him here. It is all a mistake. That Bishop understood that what may that convict said. Convict ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಿಷಪ್ ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ರಾತ್ರಿ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದ ಅವನು, ನಾನೇ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿನಿ, ಅವನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರನೇ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರಿ. ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹೀ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಟ್ರುತ್, ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಸತ್ಯ, ನಾನೇ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋ, ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಗೋ, ದೇ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ದ ಕನ್ವಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೀವ್. That police officer said that bishop didn't have any problem, that he was only telling that he only give that plates and candlesticks, silver candlesticks to that person, then no problem. That officer, police officer, he released that person, convict ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರೇ ನಾನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಅವರು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅವನನ್ನು ಕಳ್ಳ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಡಿಡ್, he released that person. My friend, before you go away, you can take these candlesticks. They are yours. Take them. Gives him the silver candlesticks. That what that bishop did, that when he was ready to go, no, that convict, at that time he gave silver candlesticks also with that plates. He gave silver candlesticks and he said, this all belongs to you only. ನಿನಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದು ನೀನೇ ತಗೋ, ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಈ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಆ ಕನ್ವಿಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Now you may go in peace. By the way, when you come again, you need not come through the garden. You can always come in and go out by the front door. See what that person, bishop said, see how good he was actually, how moral values he had cultivated in his life, that he told to that convict that don't come through the garden or window, that you come from the front door only. ಮುಂದಿನ ಬಾಗಿಲಿಂದನೇ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗೋಗೆ, ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಇಂದ ವಿಂಡೋದಿಂದ ಓಡಿ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬರೋದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಇನ್ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಷಪ್ he said to that convict. The doors of my house are never locked in day or night. See, he won't do that locking system of the front door. That he said, I won't lock my door, front door. ನಾ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮುಚ್ಚೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಓಪನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಹಗಲಾಗಲಿ ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. You at any time you come inside and you may go. I won't lock my front door, but don't come through the garden or don't go away from the window. ವಿಂಡೋದಿಂದ ಹೆದರಿ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ ಮತ್ತು ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂದ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ. ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಡೋರ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಓಪನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. John Walton, my brother, promised me that you would use this silver to become an honest man. Will you fulfill this promise? That one sentence is said at last, that bishop, that you take silver plates and silver candlesticks, and you may at any time you may come to my home and you may go. I won't lock the door, but you have to promise me one thing. ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಂದರೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ನಾ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡು. ಆನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲೀಡ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಅಗೇನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್. ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗು, ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನೀನು ನಡೆಸ್ತೀಯಾ, ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಸ್ಕ್. Yes, I will. Sobs, I feel I am a man again, I am not a wild beast. He said that with this word, that bishop, what he said, no, he started to cry. That again he started to make the noise from his noise, and he promised to bishop that again I become man. With the help of you, I became a man, not a wild beast. ನಾನು ಮೃಗ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮನುಷ್ಯನಾದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತುಗಳಿಂದ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಷಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ವೆಂಟ್ ಅವೇ. Years rolled by and John Walton led the life of an honest man, remembering the bishop's words, that he started to lead a good life, honest life. That after selling that silver plates, he started to do honest and good life, and always he was remembering the bishop, because without the help of bishop he can't become an honest man. Because if the bishop said that the silver plates are stolen by this convict, again he has to go to galleys or jail, again he will be sentenced there. So what happened here, that bishop said that he only gave silver plates to him. It seems that police officer left him and they went off, but he promised, that convict promised to this bishop that he will lead a good life, honest life. And now after few years he actually started to lead a good and honest, truthful life, and he was always remembering bishop and his words. He had sold all the silverware except the candlesticks. That he sold all silver plates, whatever on the table, no, he took all that one, no, that he sold out all that one, and he started to lead a honest and truthful life, but except that candlestick, because in the memory of bishop he kept that candlesticks with himself only. He kept them with him all his life in the memory of the good bishop. See, he to remember that bishop, he kept that one candlestick, silver candlesticks he didn't sold out. He sold out all the silverwares, whatever on the table, he sold out, and he started to lead a honest and truthful life. But he didn't sold that silver candlesticks, because he kept that one in the memory of that bishop, and he was always remembering that good bishop. He strove for the cause of the oppressed, downtrodden and destitute. What happened here? That whatever the reasons they gave him, that he was ill-treated with the people, that so many people scolded him and they were not ready to give him the work and they were not ready to give the food. But this bishop, he gave silver plates and all to him, and even silver candlesticks also gave to him. But he told him to lead a honest and truthful life. He lost all silver plates and all of bishop, but he made one person to lead a honest and truthful life. That person, he sold out all silver plates, but he kept silver candlesticks in the memory of the bishop, and he was always remembering that person's good words. So here this story is given that we can change, and convict also may lead a honest or truthful life with the help of the people in the society. That we should not tell with some causes or some reason he may become convict. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅಪರಾಧವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ he can't do again same, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. We have to change their mind, we have to change their life. It is in the hands of the society. The people who are living in the society, it is the responsibility of all of us. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಆ ಥರದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. That bishop, he changed a convict. This story is given that we can change the convicts. ಅಪರಾಧಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮನುಷ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಸಹಾಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನೋ ಒನ್ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಸಮ್ ಸರ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಟ್ ಒನ್. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಥರ ಅವರು ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಗೇವ್ ದೆಮ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ವೇ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಅ ಗುಡ್ life. They can also lead a good and honest life, and they also become a good citizen of the country. ದೇಶದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಜೆಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಜಾಬ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದುಡ್ಡು ಅಂತ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಯಾರು ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತಿನ್ನಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಕಳ್ತನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ story that we should cultivate the noble values, good moral values. ಕಳ್ಳನನ್ನು ಕಳ್ಳನೇ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. we can change them. ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಬಹುದು. we can change a person with by giving them job or food to them. we can change, we can give them a good life to a convict also. A convict also can change his life and lead a honest and truthful life. So this is the lesson, The Noble Bishop, written by Victor Hugo. So I hope all of you understood the lesson and read the lesson. Okay, thank you.